You also used to live over there, a little south of Movie Star. It's a little north of Dicey.
That's right. South of Movie Star, north of Dicey. That's right. I used to live on Rimpaw, 1258 Rimpaw. Go visit that house. It's a tourist attraction now.
Where the very podcast began.
Right. So when people are in town, you know what? That's a good call. 1258 South Rimpaw. You want to drive past to see where Never Not Funny was born? Drive past, wave to those people. They're very kind.
Is that when you used to jog to the K-Rock Studios from there?
No, that's from this house here where I'm at now.
Oh, I was going to say, that is quite a distance. Good for you, but no.
No, this was, I think I'm, a mile and a half from the old K-Rock Studios now.
Okay.
So I would run there and run back. That would be my 3 miles for the day.
Your listeners love this.
They don't dislike it.
Every so often we have to do the California.
It keeps happening.
To make people happy. They love people elsewhere love to hear California traffic talk and routes.
We're talking running. Everybody can run a mile and a half. That's not
on purpose.
Local. Yes, Sally.
No.
People like to get outside. I know that you like to be inside with your 49 Christmas trees. That is, by the way, is that a real Christmas tree behind you?
Oh no, that is a 9.5-foot Balsam Hill fake tree. Thank you for asking.
It looks beautiful. By the way, your background looks phony. That's how beautiful it looks. It looks like it's a virtual background.
It does. The Santa will just run by randomly. That'll be great. But yeah, it's a wonderful holiday, and I live for it. I love Christmas more than I should, quite frankly.
Let me, you know what? I'm bouncing around topics here, but you just said Santa could run by. I want to address this. You maintain, as your neighbor does, that your duplex is haunted.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell these guys about it. Walk us through it.
It is haunted by who we call Ghosty, because we don't feel like learning her name. Her name is Ghosty, and she died in my part of the complex.
A woman died in your half of the duplex.
Yes, but she was, in her 80s or 90s. It's the owner's mother. And I'll see her out of the corner of my eye sometimes, just kind of yep, I see you shaking your head. Yep, just kind of a foggy look, maybe grayish, but I know someone's here. But next door, my neighbor, what he goes through, she opens drawers. She had a weird relationship with his roommate, Danny, and would literally be at the foot of the bed and go, Danny. And finally he moved out. He's like, F this. I am not into Ghosty at all. Weird stuff happens over there. And just last week, a child, a little 2-year-old, running down the hallway playing with the ball, stopped and went, Mimi, pointed up and said Mimi, which is what he calls his grandma.
Hang on. So you're saying a real child.
A real child.
This was not a ghost child.
No, that would be awesome.
Running and points up at the Ghosty.
At air and says,
Right.
Mimi. And everyone's like, what is he doing? And Greg was like,
do you think, and check this with Greg, do you think the kid just is a big fan of Rent and was singing some songs from Rent?
He is very into Rent. Yeah.
Yeah. 6-year-olds love the AIDS virus. They like it when it's done in song.
Yeah.
They do.
And then they don't want to pay rent.
Right? They don't even understand the premise, like those 5 people on that show. Why do I have to pay rent? Because everybody knows you're a fucking adult. Pay it.
Listen, I'm aware that I sound crazy. And
Yes, you
if
do.
anyone else was saying this, I'd be like, all right. But no, I've seen it. I've experienced it. And Ghosty is real.
Hang on. You've seen the drawers open, or does Greg open them and then call you over? Take it like it happened again.
Listen, does Greg drink? Yeah. Could he possibly open the drawer, then later be like, who opened this? You're an alcoholic. Maybe. But I don't want to point that out to him. He's lovely and he's a great neighbor.
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.